It was like the perfect storm, I tell people, because it was at that time that Tommy Hilfiger's children's adaptive line launched. It was when Target started doing their Cat and Jack line. It was when Zappos started doing their adaptive thing. There was Tommy Hilfiger, because of the brand, drew a lot of media attention. So there was lots of people talking about it. So me being me, I'm like, I'm going to just call all these people and talk to them about my research because we should be friends because we're all doing the same thing. So I literally stalked Mindy Shire that did the work with Tommy Hilfiger and Runway of Dreams. I found out who the person was at Zappos that was running the adaptive team, stalked them. In fact, Dana Zumbo, who spoke at our was a 2019 Las Vegas conference, so she tells the story too, because I called Zappos headquarters and I'm like, I need to speak to Dana Zumbo. And they're like, did you have her extension? I'm like, no. And they said, well, we don't just we're not going to just give you her line. We'll take a message. And so I'm like, fine. So I left a message thinking I'd never hear from her. She called me the very next day and we have stayed connected since then. Mindy and I have stayed connected. I have tried to reach out to every single person that I have found out about that's working in this space because I can't do it all. There's no way. I don't have the capacity. I can't do all the different types of research. I'm not that brilliant. I don't have enough time. There's plenty of it to go around. So we need to have this kind of coalition of people. And I knew that the where the rubber met the road was if I wrote papers and talked about how this was needed, that's cool. But until it was in a store where people with disabilities could buy it, what's the point? So it was a no-brainer. Like industry had to get engaged. And so I put myself out there. I'm like, if they tell me no, they tell me no. I'll just move on down the road and go to the next person until I find somebody that says yes. So, and the really cool thing about this particular type of research is that the people that have gotten into it from the industry either have a personal relationship with disability or have either personally or, adjacently had experience with it. And when we find somebody else that we know has that same passion for the issue, that's not just trying to take advantage of an underserved and underrepresented population, which we know happens a lot.